Hey! So I got an incredible amount of questions on my last tooth care video, and that's awesome. I want you guys to ask questions and try to understand everything you can, and I want you to do your own research. Don't take my word for any of this stuff. You know, the same goes for anything online. Just because someone's giving advice doesn't mean they're necessarily qualified or know what's best for you. So you should do your own research, you should fine-tune the program, and make your own personalized tooth care regimen. And this one is mine, and you can pick and choose some things from it that you like. And I have 5 basic steps, as you know. I have my morning routine and my night, and here they are. In the morning, I like to brush with turmeric powder. I will follow that up with a tongue scraping, and then I sometimes oil pull. It's good to do oil pulling 7 days a week if you can handle that. I usually do 3 to 4 times a week, to be honest. Sometimes I skip it. I don't have time to spend 20 minutes every day, but it's good for you if you would like to commit to it. 7 days a week is perfect. And at night, I will do my baking soda and apple cider vinegar mouthwash, and then I will floss, and that's it. 5 easy steps to happy, healthy teeth. Let's get started. So to start off with, I like to wet my toothbrush, and then I will take my turmeric powder, and I've edited this a little bit. Before I talked about a mix of baking soda and turmeric powder. To simplify, I decided that I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm just going to keep my turmeric powder separate. So I dip it into here, and then I'm going to brush like I normally would. So you go. And then we got a little bit more water on the toothbrush. There we go. And a guy asked me, you know, can I stand the taste of it? He didn't really like it. And to be honest, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I don't think it tastes good, but I can handle it. It's definitely worth it for the benefit. So, just brushing. Okay, and you rinse out. And 1, 2. There, and on the 3rd rinse, you can see that it comes out clear. Okay, step 2, that would be the tongue scraping. So I'm just going to remove all of the gunk off my tongue, and I do this every morning, and it's really good for getting rid of all that white buildup that you may get. And it will also remove the final remnants of the turmeric that you just used for brushing. So here we go. Okay, and this is embarrassing, but there's all that yucky gunk, and you're gonna have the same thing, so So maybe I'll do that a second, just. And it's gentle, you're just taking off all the yucky part. It's not gonna hurt or anything like that. And then go ahead and rinse. Okay, and then we move on to our 3rd step. So, the final thing that I like to do in the morning, and I usually do this 3 to 4 times a week, is oil pulling. And you're supposed to do it, according to my research online, 7 days a week. But to be honest, I sometimes skip it. I don't have the time or the energy because it does take up a good 20 minutes. You're supposed to do it for 20 minutes. Some people say they only do it for 5. I would really say that it's not going to be effective if you don't commit at least 10 minutes. So 10 minutes at the least, 15 to 20 is ideal. And I usually use my organic cold-pressed sesame oil. And today I'm going to be mixing it up. I think that maybe not everyone has sesame oil, but more people that I know have coconut oil in the house. So because it's more convenient, I'm just going to try coconut oil. And this is also organic, cold-pressed, unrefined. So just take a good amount, like maybe that much, and once I put this in, it's going to start melting. I won't be able to talk. So I'm just going to spend a while doing this, and you just swish it gently over your mouth and your gums, and it's just like It's like a slow using suction and your tongue, moving it over your teeth and gums, and it will pull out toxins and just, you know, keep it in your mouth as long as possible. A lot of people say that it's a weird feeling the first few times. I think you get used to it. I can handle it. So here we go. Okay. So it's going to start to melt. Try not to have air in your mouth. Okay. Let's pretend that that was 20 minutes because I definitely don't want to waste your guys' time, and I don't have quite the time. I already did it this morning, to be honest. So you're going to want to really thoroughly rinse out your mouth after oil pulling. You want to get all of that residual toxins and the oil out of the mouth. So let's go ahead and rinse maybe 2 or 3 times. And okay, so oil pulling. It's an ancient Ayurvedic tradition, and I don't know. I mean, I've heard all kinds of crazy claims. I've heard people say that they had terrible cavities and they cured it just by oil pulling a few times a day, and I've heard people say that, you know, it immediately makes their teeth whiter. I kind of believe that one. So at the very least, I think it will whiten your teeth, and it's supposed to pull out all of these terrible toxins. And I used to think that, you know, the oil was just becoming white and cloudy when you spit it out at the end because it had been swished around. Maybe it was the motion and the mixing with the saliva. But then one woman actually told me that after 2 years of oil pulling, her oil stopped becoming, you know, cloudy at the end. And I'm wondering, you know, the only variable would be that it's not any longer pulling out the toxins, right? Like, she's still doing it the same way. The technique is the same. The result is different. So I'm wondering if it actually does take out all your toxins. And you may be thinking, I'm pretty healthy, you know, I eat organic food and I exercise. I don't think I have that many toxins. But anytime you wear commercial sunscreen, anytime you're out and there's, you know, pollutants in the air, or maybe you're eating something that has, I don't know, you get pesticides or dyes in your clothing, and, you know, toothpaste, everything can give you a little bit of toxins, and it's good to just cleanse it out of your body. So eat right, take care of yourself. That was my morning routine. So let's pretend that it's nighttime. So now it's nighttime and I have my simple 2-step routine. I will just do my mouthwash with baking soda and apple cider vinegar, and I will follow it up with flossing. Like I said before, I cut out the whole mixture of baking soda turmeric because I thought it was a little too complicated for people. So I've switched to just baking soda for today. And I will put a little bit on my tongue, and then I will do the apple cider vinegar. And for me, this is the most complicated part. It's very forceful, and like I said in the other one, it's a violent reaction, and it's hard for me to keep all of the like carbonation and bubbles in my mouth. But here we go. I will show you. So just, okay. Maybe put it on my teeth a little bit. And then this is almost embarrassing. because I put way too much the first time, you guys saw that it actually went out of my mouth. I couldn't keep it. I'm going to do it a second time. A little bit less this time, maybe. Then a little bit of egg cola. And then the rest of my apple cider vinegar. Okay. And that's the best part. It just leaves your teeth feeling so silky smooth, and it can last for like 24 hours sometimes, that feeling. So I'm going to really quickly just, flossing, so good for you. I'm not really gonna floss on camera, so you know how to floss. And that is it. My 5 steps. I brush with turmeric in the morning. I will tongue scrape after that. Most of the time I will oil pull. At night I do my mouthwash and I floss. And that's it. Those are my tips. Find your own. Again, ask questions. I will put some links to all of the places where I learned about these techniques down below. You can check out your own. And if you're skeptical, you know, just do extra research. And if you believe me, still do research. You know, you never want to take someone's word for it. You want to figure stuff out yourself, and you want to make sure that you're getting good information on how to take care of yourself. But like I said, commercial toothpastes and mouthwashes are loaded with chemicals and preservatives and alcohol and just all these known carcinogens. You don't want to be using them. What is so much better for you is to find these natural, holistic, inexpensive ingredients that, you know, thousands of years of tradition behind it. And I hope that you learned something and that you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you guys later.